So today we have a 2000 Toyota Tundra. It's from a used car lot. It apparently has been sitting for some time now. And it has 282,000 kilometers on it. And the complaint is a misfire, running rough. I just drove it in the shop and I have scanned it. And this is what we have for codes. Random misfire, cylinder number 3 misfire, and cylinder number 8 misfire. So we're going to have a look at a little bit of data on this thing. I have no history on the vehicle whatsoever, other than it was purchased about a year. It's been sitting for about a year. Well, here's the current live data. It shows it's counting misfires on cylinder number 3 right now. I think I'm going to build a custom data list to speed up the refresh rate because it's painfully slow down here. Deselect all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and total misfires. That's good enough. Let's graph that and see what it looks like. Cylinder 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you can see it's counting misfires on cylinder number 3. So we'll look for something obvious with cylinder number 3 once we figure out which cylinder number 3 is. So here's the firing order, same as the Chevy, the 1843652, and it's 13572468. So it's just like a small block Chevy. So cylinder number 3 is the second cylinder on the driver's side. So we're going to confirm that. I tried to do a clear flood mode cranking test, and this thing it just started in clear flood mode, so that's not going to work. It sounds, when it's cranking over cold, it sounds normal, so we're going to see if we can isolate it to number 3 for sure. So number 3 cylinder is the second cylinder on the driver's side, and as I mentioned, I tried to do a clear flood mode crank so I could hear the cadence of the engine while it's cranking, and just in case there's something seriously wrong here. I don't see anything visually wrong with the plug wires, or the wires, sorry, plug wires, wiring going to the coil. Could be a coil. So I've removed the starter relay. The starter relay is this second relay on the side here, this little blue one. And I've got a jumper here. I'm going to stick it in there and it's going to start cranking. It's an automatic, so it's in park. And we're going to listen to the way the engine sounds cranking. It sounds pretty normal, so I don't think there's a serious compression problem. So we're going to explore, again, running it and disconnecting this ignition coil to confirm that that's the cylinder with the miss. So it's currently missing right now. I'm going to try unplugging number 3 coil. Doesn't make any difference. Just for comparison purposes, I'm going to unplug number 1 coil. Not making a difference. So I'm going to pull that coil out and have a look at it, see if it's got spark. So I removed number 3 coil and I looked at the boot, and there's no signs of arcing through the boot. I've got a spark tester attached to number 3 coil and it's plugged back in. I'm going to fire it up and see if we have spark on that coil. Well, I can hear there's no spark. Let's see if there's a weak spark. I'm just adjusting the spark tester down. So the problem could be on the primary side of the coil, the control wires to the coil, but that would typically set a P0353 code if it had a primary circuit fault. So I've taken the coil out of number 1 and I've connected it to number 3's wiring, and we'll see if we have spark on number 3 coil in that location. Well, I didn't have to come and look at it, I could hear it. So it definitely needs a coil in number 3. We're going to have a look at this plug. So there's the new coil installed. I had a look at the plug, it looked pretty decent, little fuel foul, but okay. And now the engine's running. Oh, turn off the light. We got no misfires on number 3 anymore. Take it for a road test, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine.